What's going on, guys and gals? Galga back here, and today I'm bringing you a brand new video. As most of you may know, today is May 18th, which is the Clash Royale update that they've been planning for about a week now. We didn't get very much of a heads up on this, the update of this release, or the release of this update. We're going to jump right into some gameplay using the Witch. I believe I have the Knight, the Fire Spirits, and the 1 Elixir Skeletons all in this deck. A lot of these are going to end up being voided out because the guy I was facing against was using the baby dragon. So a lot of my troops that would have been otherwise good were just getting splash damage down by the dragon. So we're going to jump right into this first one here. He's got the dragon pushing. He's got that spear goblin doing chip damage on that opposite tower. I'm just going to completely ignore it. I'm not too concerned with what those spear goblins are doing over there. He keeps countering me pretty decently, and I never have my zap up at a good time. I'm going to be able to zap right there, and I've still got the Knight going in as a mini tank, so we're going to get some good damage done on this tower. As we're about to take it down, he drops this dragon off. It's going to take out our Knight, and it's going to take out the rest of our spear goblins, but we've got the 1 tower advantage at this point. All we really have to do is just hold him off for as long as we can. So we drop off the Witch, we drop off some spear goblins. I don't know why they decided to go around the tower like that whenever I dropped them off in the corner there. They should have just went around the front, but he's going to drop off his wizard. We're going to keep just letting these troops die off, letting whatever happens, happens. We're not going to support that with a tank or anything, because again, all we have to do here is just survive. So we're letting him push. We're going to start pushing the opposite tower. He drops that spear goblin hut off. And as this giant's going, I'm thinking to myself, all right, we need to just push this other lane. He drops off a bunch of goblins. I think he mirrored some goblins right there. We're going to zap all that. The Fire Spirit's going to do pretty decent damage to that dragon, to be honest. Then he's got another wizard coming in with 1 Elixir Skeletons, goblins, spear goblins. Basically, his deck is just designed to try to flood you. I have some decent splash damage and some good counters to his deck, so once I realized that's what he was trying to do, and he was using the Spear Goblin Hut as kind of a backup for that, he was basically trying to make his version of what the Royal Giant deck is, but without a Royal Giant or any tank of any kind, just using a wizard and a bunch of spam troops to do damage to the tower. Maybe using the dragon as a tank, I guess. Once we realized that, we just kind of over-flooded this lane with the Spear Goblin towers with our Giant, our Knight, a bunch of other stuff, and there we go. We took the first match just like that. 1 crown to none. We're going to get 24 trophies there and a silver chest with a little bit of gold. Alright, and jumping into this next battle here, we are almost out of Spell Valley. We're using the same deck with the Giant, the Witch, Fire Spirits, Wizard, Spear Goblins, Zap, and 1 Elixir Skeletons, and the Knight. I was waiting for him to make the first move this time. He eventually dropped off that mini P.E.K.K.A. We're going to counter with the Giant, the Witch, and we're going to zap those minions. He drops the Rage, but at that point, after the minions had been zapped, he shouldn't have used that at all. Get 1 hit off on the Giant, and then we're going to be pushing here. I support that Giant with another tank just in case he tries to do something crazy. And then he fireballs our Witch, which I'm like, all right, we still got a full health Giant. And then he arrows it, and I was like, oh, okay. That's what you were trying to do. But with the Knight and the Giant on that tower, we're going to be able to take it. He drops off the, I don't know what those are called, skeletons? Shield skeletons? I've not seen those. This is my first time playing against them. I figured the Fire Spirits were a good counter because the first one would drop the shield, the next ones would kill him. We're going to take those out. He still hasn't done any damage to our tower at this point. Notification go away. We've got full elixir, so we're going to go ahead and start pushing. We're not sure where he's at on elixir, so we drop that. He's going to counter with a Hog Rider. I don't know why. And then he drops that P.E.K.K.A. off over there, but we've got some Spear Goblins and some 1 Elixir Skeletons we're going to counter that with. Not too concerned. The Hog Rider gets 1 hit off, and then that Wizard isn't even going to get to the tower over there. I don't know why he split those up. The Wizard with that Hog Rider probably would have been a little bit better. But now we've got a Knight, a Giant, and a Witch all going toward his tower. He has his Fireball, he has his arrows, he has so many things he could counter with right now. I guess he just decided to roll over. We're going to drop another Giant just to guarantee this win here. And we're going to take our second match, 3 crowns to none. with him only getting off about 200 damage on our one tower. I guess we just got in his head enough to where he couldn't reach our tower, and he just kind of gave up at that point. We're going to get another 30 trophies, and we're now 12 trophies away from getting into the Builder's Hut Arena. So our Builder's Workshop Arena. We're going to face our first opponent in the Builder's Workshop Arena. We have been here before. We got up around 1,700 trophies, but we ended up losing like 10 matches in a row once we got here. I don't know what happened, but I guess the meta up here was just different than what I was used to. So anything I tried to do just really didn't work. He's going to rocket my witch off the start, so I'm going to hit him with a wow. Just like, really? That was your starting play? So we're going to push with a wizard and a giant over here. We got the 10 elixir back. We still had a little bit of an elixir advantage. He's going to drop off the giant skeleton, so we're going to zap those spear goblins he drops off. If we would have waited another second longer, we could have got those other goblins as well, but we're not too concerned. The wizard should be able to take the rest of this out. He's going to splash damage down those goblins and then finish taking out that giant skeleton. I'm pretty sure he might have an elixir advantage at this point. He's going to drop off that Valkyrie. I almost dropped off the one elixir skeletons, but I was like, wait, it's a Valkyrie. Drop off the knight, then the fire spirits, and makes quick work of that Valkyrie. So we're just going to go a double tank push over here. He's going to drop off the wizard. We're able to follow up with some spear goblins, and I believe we're going to zap whatever he just dropped right there. And now we're getting some decent damage off on the tower, and I do believe we're going to take it here. We also, with that zap, made his tower stop targeting our knight and start targeting our giant, which helped us really complete that push over there. Because otherwise our knight would have went down, then our giant would have went down, and we wouldn't have gotten his crown tower down to 2667 right there. We're going to drop off the witch. We're going to drop off some one elixir skeletons behind these spear goblins. And then this giant skeleton is pretty much distracted by the little skeletons, and the witch is able to take him out. We're going to drop off some spear goblins, and we're going to zap these barbarians over here just to take care of them as our witch goes down to the giant skeleton bomb on the left-hand side. Our spear goblins take care of those those barbarians. We're going to drop a knight to support these guys. He drops off the Valkyrie. We're just going to let that play out as it will. Maybe drop off some fire spirits. Going to splash damage down that Valkyrie. One shot from the tower. He's going to drop another giant skeleton. We distract it with the one elixir. Then we drop the witch, and we're going to zap those goblins he dropped. Then we're going to drop the knight as well, just to keep our witch protected. He's got barbarians. We're going to fire spirit those, which do great damage to barbarians now. Fire spirits are pretty much the best answer to a for barbarians. They just completely annihilated their health right there. So now we're going to go with a big push. We got the giant going in. We got the witch. The giant skeleton's going to stop attacking our giant and start hitting our witch. I was pretty upset about that. We know he's going to win this push here, so we just get ready to counter. We're going to drop off fire spirits, spear goblins, and one elixir skeletons in the back. Then we're just going to zap all of that. He's going to try to rocket our tower again. 2 seconds left. I hit him with a good game. And we just got in to Builder's Workshop, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. So now what I plan on doing is I want to do a giant chest opening tomorrow or the day after that, depending on when I can get that together. So you guys can look forward to that. I'm going to try to get those legendaries as well as level up some of my other cards. In case you were interested in the deck that I was using, here it is right here. The Wizard, Witch, Giant, one elixir skeletons, fire spirits, knight, zap, and spear goblins. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, let me know what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as I scroll through our battles here that we've used, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next